One common talking point of Has Been Hotel Season 1 is that Alastor doesn't start songs. He's in several songs, including some of the biggest hits of the show, like Hell's Greatest Dad and Ready for This, and is even known for stealing other songs, as in Stayed Gone.
Hell's been better since he split. Where's he been? Who gives a shit?
Salutations! Good to be back on the air!
This isn't just a character quirk, but a facet of the writing, and I think it's likely to change in Season 2. Here's why. I've mentioned in several videos, but most thoroughly in Antagonists and Deuteragonists, that Alastor doesn't actually want anything. He has a few statements that hint at a motive.
I came here because I love seeing wasteful souls struggle to accomplish something meaningful and fail spectacularly.
But I've also dissected why I don't buy that as a real motive of his. Since we've already gone through each episode, you may have noticed that not only does Alastor not have an episode that's dedicated to him, but he also doesn't have any episodes that show his stasis and trigger, or what his neutral state is when nothing in particular is going on, or what motivates him to do things. The closest we get to that is in episode 3 when he's eating his breakfast and Vaggie asks him to get rid of the eggs. But why does he agree? Why does he keep them alive? Why does he go to the Overlord's meeting? Why does he do anything?
For the entertainment!
Because he doesn't want anything and doesn't react much to the things happening around him, it's really hard for him to start a musical number. In the language of musical theater, characters talk until they can't express their feelings and they break out into song. And then they sing until that doesn't cover it anymore and they have to dance. Happy Day in Hell, talk, sing, dance. Hell is Forever, talk, sing, dance. Ready for This, talk, sing, dance. Poison, talk, sing, dance. So if Alastor is going to be the one to start a song, we'd have to know what he wants, what he's thinking, and especially what he's feeling. We'd have to be able to get into his head, and that would change the viewer's dynamic to Alastor. As a proto-case study of this shift, let's consider the very last song of the show, The Show Must Go On. In a private moment, away from everyone else, Alastor licks his wounds in the remnants of his wrecked broadcast tower. He sings about how shaken he is to have come so close to dying, having risked his life for Charlie and her residents. Given just how much the music shifts between the V's singing and Alastor's singing, this might as well be its own song, in the sense that this verse is begun purely through the force of Alastor's feelings and the need to express his experiences.
This place reeks of death. There's a chill in the air.
This is the song people often point to when it comes time to do analysis on him because it feels the most raw, authentic, and vulnerable. It feels like an actual window into him rather than layer after layer of polished, smiling freak. I believe that in the next season, this gimmick of Alastor never beginning songs, only finishing them, will end. It's been teased that Alastor will have a much larger part, and part of exploring musical characters is exploring their motivations and experiences musically. As we get to know him as one of the point of view characters of the show, as Charlie, Lucifer, Vaggie, and Angel Dust already have been, we'll begin to see him and his experiences and feelings centered musically as well.